Hello and good evening. I'm Cheryl D'Souza and you're watching Goa 365. Our headlines at the hour. Bharatiya Janata Party to select candidates from among their cadre only. Nationalist Congress Party to contest impending by-elections at Pale. Student cell of Goa Pradesh Youth Congress to survey colleges. We also have the movies that were released at the Inox today. Now for the news in detail. There was definitely a lesson or two to be learned by the events that unfolded on the floor of the House during the vote of confidence on the 22nd of July by the Bharatiya Janata Party when 6 of their MPs abstained or cross-voted against the directives of the party. The party has now decided to select candidates from amongst their cadres only to avoid any future repetition of similar behavior by its MPs.
We have seen this incidents and most of the people who have cross-voted. We have seen that most of them are joined BJP is not from cadre, and that's why we thought, we have decided, so henceforth next election, coming election, will give more weightage to the candidate who comes from our organization and our cadre.
Briefing media person, State President of BJP, Mr. Shripad Naik termed this incident as a black spot in Indian parliamentary democracy, when BJP members of parliament alleged on the floor of the House that they were offered crores of rupees to abstain from voting.
Yeah, it's a black spot on our democracy. Our democracy is the world's biggest democracy, and such type of incidents, whatever occur, is a shameful thing. So it should not be repeat, and because of that, our parliamentary democracy has got a black spot, and we call that is the blackest day in our democracy.
BJP have decided to organize public meetings across the country on the 27th of July to highlight to the public the incidents which transpired on the floor of the House.
Inform the people of this country regarding this same episode. We have arranged public meetings in every capital of the state, and around about 28 in 28 states, one day, within one same day, we have already arranged the public meeting just to know the incidents that occur in Parliament on 22nd.
So when it will be in Goa?
Goa will take on the same day on 27 because of rain and this rainy season problem. We have kept in indoor, is in Azad Bhavan in Parvari on 27 of this month around 3:30 p.m.
However, when Goa 365 asked how they would be able to select candidates from their cadre, especially in areas where the party didn't have an organizational structure, Mr. Naik had this to say.
In this correction, we will try because you see from some 4 or 5 constituencies, assembly constituencies from Salset, constituencies like Santandre, there we are weak in organization. Apart from that constituency, all other constituencies will file the candidates from our cadre.
When asked about the impending Pale by-elections, he stated that his party would be finalizing their candidate by the 15th of August.
Thinking regarding thinking of candidate and other this thing is going on. Within 15th of August, we will decide our candidate.
With the intention to increase its tally in the Goa State Legislative Assembly, the Nationalist Congress Party State Executive Committee decided to stake its claim to contest the Pale by-elections. The election to this assembly segment was necessitated due to the death of Mr. Gurudas Gaus of the Congress Party and will have to be conducted by December 2008.
The Pali seat, as I have said earlier, should go to the NCP because we have a group of 6 made by Sharad Pawar, which consists of 3 members of the NCP, 3 MLAs, 2 MLAs of the MGP and 1 Viswajit Rane. Now with this combination of MLAs, we can easily win the Pali seat. So we have discussed this in our meeting here, and we have already conveyed it to to Mr. Pawar.
However, briefing media person, State President of NCP, Dr. Wilfred D'Souza, said that the final decision for contesting elections in Pale constituency would be taken by the high commands of both parties.
The decision about who will take the Pali seat and what will be decided has to be left to the high command of the Congress and the NCP. Whatever I say is not binding on anybody, but whatever is said by the UPA chairperson and the Prime Minister and Mr. Pawar is binding on the people.
Dr. D'Souza said that they have not as yet finalized the name of their nominee.
Name has been discussed on
No names are discussed. We have only said that we must get it because we have the maximum influence.
NCP State Executive also opposed the implementation of ODP as the Regional Plan 2021 is in the process of being formulated.
They are saying that the government is doing things under the ODP ahead of the RP plan, regional plan. So they are using ODP to do all the wrong things. This should not happen. I have already said this many times that you cannot use the ODP to do things which are still to be decided by the regional plan. Because if you do that, then you are cheating the public. You are fooling the people of Goa.
State Executive also opposed mega projects in villages until the basic infrastructure is upgraded in these villages.
That we are against mega projects until the infrastructure is looked after in a proper way to satisfy the local inhabitants of the villages. If you don't do that, you will have trouble.
State Executive also stated that they were unhappy with the functioning of the government and gave their reasons for this discontentment even though they are a part of the coalition.
We are not happy with the government for several reasons. One, more chairmanships have not been given to our members. More directorships have not been given to our members. They have not followed the coalition principle, and that is why we are not happy. If the Chief Minister had followed the principle of coalition, then we may have been happy, but at the moment there is dissatisfaction among our members.